Okay, one of the best things I like about... One second, let me get to the correct thing. Sometimes I just forget which things are which. I absolutely love the starting soon screen for the Civ games because it makes I just look at it, take time to look at the pretty assets of the game, the buildings, the units, the unit models, like all of the improvements. It's so dang pretty, even though those are like massive crabs. What the fuck? We gotta check if there's any uranium right by there. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue as Charlemagne for a conquest victory. We're in the middle of the Second Age, so it's fine. We have a kind of this huge beef with Xerxes. We went to war with him in the ancient era and was rather interesting to say the least, right? Because I went in, took Karaga, and then for whatever reason he sniped this city, which was Actium. Now it's Rome, it's our capital. And then he just goes over here and snipes Ravenna. So I had to go and capture both of them, get Raga as well. It was a whole mess. Managed to get out of that war with my empire intact and Raga, and then settle everywhere. He then declared war on us again into my three-way alliance between me, Harriet Tubman, and Simon Bolivar. That's where I took Bactria from him. And so that's where we're at now. I don't plan on doing any wars in this age, funnily enough. I plan on building up my strength for in this age to propel us into a quick domination victory in the next. That is the entire idea I have at the moment. So we'll see. I might need to make a couple more generals, and there's Trung Trek of the Diviettes. Right click, that's right. It's right click, not left click. Let's go ahead and do a research collab with them for now. Okay, so you go here, and we're gonna grab all the units there. We need to clean this up because like I said, we just finished that war. Let's see here. Yeah, you are our most decorated commander for infantry and cav units. Yeah, we're not really too interested in the siege or arranged. That is fine. Move into here. Gobble up some of those guys, and you're good. Stay here. I really need to, like, take stock of the generals I have and how we are organizing our militaries. And yeah, looking around, I do definitely need more commanders. Pick a couple of these guys up. The reason why we're doing a lot of cav build is because Charlemagne's entire build is around cavalry. He gains 2 free cav units once unlocked. Once cav units are unlocked in the age you're in when entering into a celebration. So he's definitely a cav build for military, and we got to be building our max happiness buildings, which is why I'm really caring about where we put happiness buildings. As you can see with these map tacks, most of these map tacks I've actually placed down some ideas. And then Bactria, I can't really repair anything with you because you're still, yeah, you're still mad, which is fair. And then we're going to go off and tracking. Yeah, we're going to go off and convert places for our culture. For the culture culture legacy point here. Or here. Which, by the way, they just announced they are completely redoing the age system and the victory system, which I am so happy they are doing it, and it's for free. That's the insane part. For free. Yeah, it's insane. They're completely redoing it, and I'm thinking it's going to be a really positive change for once, because the game is going to feel like one contiguous game and not like 3 separate games wrapped in one. I am so down for this huge change. That is, if they do it, if they do it correctly. There's room to mess up. So you gotta add that caveat there. There's definitely room to mess up here. Okay, Ravenna. Food, I could do with a sawmill, actually. Yeah, we could do with a sawmill, get a additional production in the city. So we'll do that. I'm not going to be settling anything. I need to get my settlement limit up. So I'm probably going to do like a merchant or 2. Yeah, definitely couldn't hurt with a couple merchants. Stay there.
Yes.
All right, so there's upgrade to all of our cav units. That is a lot. I'm gonna get rid of 1, and like I did say earlier, I do need quite a few army commanders. But yeah, let's go around and upgrade all of the cav units that we can see. These cav units are actually insanely good. Because if I look here, +3 combat strength against slower units. The cav unit is the fastest unit in the, well, not in the game. Well, the cav type is the fastest unit in the game. So unless if you go find, I think, yeah, unless if a civ has a unique unit that is faster or has bonuses to movement, like maybe Mongolia does, then these guys are just going to be automatically faster than everyone else. Okay, I don't have enough money. That's fine. Food, and let's go and improve relations with Tecumseh, improve relations with Frederick. Does not hurt. Are there any city-states to befriend? We haven't done any exploration. Looks like our ships got sunk. That is sad. I'm gonna buy a cog here. Yeah, so there's no city-states that I can see because I haven't prioritized exploration. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. Sorry about that. They did upgrade the UI. I was so happy they upgraded the UI. It's so much more legible. Yeah, it's so great. Let's see here. I don't plan on really settling around that much. Yeah, no. I think we go for education. Actually, no. It would be beneficial to go straight towards shipbuilding, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just go send merchants to trade with our allies. I'm surprised that Harriet Tubman isn't trying to get... Oh, never mind. She is trying to get her city back. Yes, we will do that. Move you here, move you here. Another missionary. This way. Yeah, and you go around the continent. It'd be nice to have the policy to give our units, our missionary units, extra charge. That would be really nice. Yeah, it looks like she's going to take back her city, which is great. All right, there's the White Tower. We are good on settlement limit
and charge them to give mercy
because we got +2 this round. All right, we're going to finish... Yeah, we're going to finish this, right? Yeah. And we're going to immediately work on the White Tower in Ravenna. All right, cool. You are now happy with me. So I'm going to change you to... Yeah, a farming town. I'm going to go back and grab the Constituties of Justice to grab the Bailey to get us more culture, and then, yeah, get common law as well. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? All right, you're now in a part of the army. You're now a part of the army. And then get you guys ready to be a part of an army. So once we get this next merchant out, we're going to be pumping out commanders. And the pumping out of commanders is great because that means it's just more effective armies in our next few wars. Yeah, go to Parsa, I guess. Yeah, make the trade. Yeah, put truffles into Roma and Ravenna. Yeah, you can... Ooh, actually, no. Put the cotton in Ravenna. And Raga... Yeah, put the rest of the kaolin in Raga. I do need to upgrade the swordsmen to men-at-arms as well. I do need to remember to do that. Yeah, these men-at-arms, they look so much cooler. I love the looks of the look of the units. So cool. +1 influence in all settlements. Yeah, that's the better one of the two. You do need to get production, so I'm going to put a mine here. Work the sugar. And then for now, you do need to get a couple of essentials going, so get the moat down. grist mill. Grist mill, grist mill, grist mill. Goes here. Then the inn can go here. I believe Parsa's partially Catholic, so we're gonna send the guys over there. And that's right, we can only have one trader with each civ, so I need to remember that. What do we have here? Yep. We need to get a sawmill in you. I did place down where I wanted to put everything. That is good to see. But let's get you. Yeah, let's get you some protection. Place down the happiness buildings. Like the inn and such. Alright. Nothing much going on here. We're just chilling here. We got more great works. That's good to see. Yep. These great works, they give us +2 culture, +2 happiness. We actually have more culture than we do happiness, which is great. Plus combat strength, +1 combat strength for the Chevalier for every tradition slotted in the government. That is great. So that we get tradition slots in our government when we get celebrations. You get celebrations through happiness. That's why, as Charlemagne, you need to gain as much happiness as you can. Harriet Tub, I am going to stay neutral in that one. Yeah, and I think they're in the war that they decided to help me in, and here I am breaking that alliance. I am such a great ally. Alright, gonna start converting Gao. Machu Picchu's been built. I don't care about it. This river is flooded. All right. Did it destroy anything here? It did not. It's good to see. Great everyone there. After these 3 commanders, get our unique building going in. What was your 53? Yeah, let's get some mines down to get your production up. Also, let's go ahead and improve relations here and improve relations here. We're gonna start converting Ulsan. Our settlement or event has been fully converted by foreign ministries and now is following Judaism. Okay, that would be concerning if that actually mattered. Because apparently in Civ 7, it really does not matter. It really does not matter in Civilization 7, right? We're going to go with the boost to culture. That your cities do not follow your religion. And I think that is a terrible oversight on Fraxis's part. I think you should be able... I think a core thing here should be that fact that you should... Or that you need to protect your religion. I feel like that's a very important thing. But apparently not in Civilization 7, unfortunately. You need more production because you're building a wonder, so get a mine right there. I need 640 gold. Okay, we'll wait a couple turns before converting, or before upgrading everything in that army. We got another couple Chevaliers because of our ability. It's really nice. Oh, wow. She's needs to get control of these 3 districts. She's almost there. She is almost there. Which is great. I think you're going to be a mining town here. So we'll do that. Make the trade. Put the extra production in Raga and put the start putting the crabs in Bactria. Can't do anything else with the other city resource.
They cover their sins with excuses.
Manlaw gives us
of error
-2
and
gold
ignorance.
maintenance for cav units. And
If
this.
shipbuilding
So let's go ahead and get rid of Circe's Honorum and get 36 gold a turn. And then... honestly, since... I don't think I need Auxilia, since I'm just getting units for free. So we'll go with Familia Regis. Regis, whatever you say. Get happiness for the next celebration. 1 Chevalier or gold, or get the gold. Go for education next, even though we would probably benefit from going back and getting more production. As a matter of fact, I think that's a better idea. Now that I'm thinking about it. I can go back and pick up theology. But what would that get me? As opposed to more policy slots. As opposed to inspiration from the getting Renaissance. Yeah, sure, we get an additional religious belief. Yeah, no, I think we go for like diplomatic service and bureaucracy for the extra diplomatic slots. Yeah. Make the trade. We have unlocked the Mughals, which is great, but I'm not really going to go for it. Looks like nothing got destroyed here. That's great to see. Unmet city-state has been defeated. Interesting.
to be a king
And
wear a
there's
crown
the White Tower,
is
or
a
the
thing more
Tower
glorious
of
to them
London.
that see it, than it is pleasant to them that bear it.
Honestly, this just looks cool. Looks really cool. Ah. Oh, that's so cool. They even have the ravens. Ravens is a huge thing over at the Tower of London. I don't remember why, but it is. So that's really cool that they added that. And it feels like an extension of the medieval walls in Ravenna. It's really cool. So that's going to give us 4 happiness in the settlement for every tradition slotted in the government. It must be placed adjacent to the city hall. We're going to grab a migrant. And then you can get to work on our Bailey. You would also benefit greatly from a shipyard. There's Karakorum converted. And I do need to go around and purchase. Forgot I made you a fort town. Temples. So I can go ahead and place more great works. Yeah. And since I made this over here, Fort Town, I can build more things than just your average stuff. But yeah, I will be going around to purchase. I will be going around to purchase what's it called? Temples, so I can place my great works.
Wealth circulates like blood. All paths.
Okay, economics. We get +1 production on woodcutters. Accept that, and then go into here and grab Heraldry 2. Profits down. Is that? That's Tecumseh. Can I give Harriet Tubman open borders? Yes. Yeah, we're just doing a ton of diplomatic stuff, which is cool. In you, let's purchase a temple in the city center. So that means I can put in another one of my things. This is probably Tecumseh himself, so I'm going to go into Tecumseh and ask for open borders. I'm also going to improve trade relations with them, even though it might not. It's going to make our relations a little bit better between us two. Not that I'm going to be trading with them. Stop accidentally hitting people's cities and my units. Please, stop it. So this is what our Baileys look like, and they look cool. Let me get rid of the the yields. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice, especially right next to the White Tower. Yeah, it looks really cool. I love it. It's a pretty game. Very beautiful game. Culture or happiness. I'm going to grab the happiness, actually. Because that's, like I keep on saying, it's very important for this build, for Charlemagne's build. And keep in mind, we do need to put down specialists for the science tree here to get 5 districts with, except for the city center, with 40 yields. We are working our way towards education. Yeah, we are working our way towards education, which is great. that's how we advance in this little segment, the science segment. Honestly, I think here we do start investing into specialists. Switch back to not military, civilian unit production. Because here soon I might do that. Start building more civvy units.
I have collected all the writings and burnt those which were of no use. Yes.
There's heraldry, so
But
we
do you have
get
a
combat
flag?
strength for our infantry units, and then more happiness. Get the gold. Go for cartography. Cartography 2, that is. Forbidden City has been built. We're going to grab Assault in you. Go here, go here. I said go here. Absorb everyone there. I'm definitely going to need a lot more commander units. That is for sure. View Great Works, I can put one in Raga. And then in Ostia, I can purchase myself a temple, which will go right there perfectly. I can get a grist mill here, might as well. And we have met Himiko of Hawaii. Good. Excellent. Excellent. We'll start improving relations with her. Open borders in case I run into her lands. Because I am exploring with a single ship. It should probably be more than just a single ship, but whatever. Yeah, it looks like we met her trader. This is Frederick, it looks like, so we're going to ask for open borders. It seems this seems like more distant lands, what I'm seeing here, which is quite interesting.
The map was a model for.
All right, let's go for education. And go towards the front lines, or what will be the front lines. Yeah, this is definitely distant land territory. Another flood. Doesn't look like it affected anything. Get our Bailey down here. So Splotdiv in Pliska. And I do think we do need to get a town right here to fill this spot in. I'm not going to pay
Since
for it,
words
though.
are not fine.
What does this do? All buildings gain +1 happiness adjacency for navigable rivers. Must be placed adjacent to a navigable river. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I have really any realistic place to put it. Except for maybe here. But, like, it won't really give much adjacency. So, like, what's the point in... Or on a minor river. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Go for bureaucracy. It's going to give us another slots. Yeah, we're going to need to repair that fishing boat. And then I am going to purchase a soakman here. Build a sawmill. Here. And maybe, why not, put this wonder here. It gives us a little bit of extra happiness. Kind of follows the build we're going for. If we don't get it, then we don't get it. It's not the end of the world. Should I give you more food or no? I think we should go for more missionaries. In Ravenna this time. And I think we put a town here. Yeah. Would that be a waste to put it there? I mean, this is fresh water. 1, 2, 3, but that's going to be taken by Ostia. 1, 2, 3. We can get that. 1, 2, 3. These 2 tiles can be taken by Rowan, but this tile cannot. I think we place it right here, even though it might not be optimal. Yeah, right here is better. Just for filling out the land, because Bo can also take these tiles down here. So I don't think the southern tiles is much of a issue.
The master and
We're going to another celebration. Production towards civilian units, and we have so many slots available that it's just that we can't get enough policies. All right, we're going to settle Winchester. The Norman spelling of Winchester. I like that. And we're going to grab celebration, sure. Yeah, we do need to start getting the scientific one. The scientific, what's it called? Scientific, age progress. Yeah, we've really gotten our military numbers up. Just look at that. I mean, the largest seems to be Simon Bolivar. Yeah. We're catching up to our allies, which is great. We will need to do that because we might need to fight them here soon in the modern age. I don't like it, but something that we're probably going to have to go for. Oh, yeah, let's also go into here and get rid of that marker because we're now placing a wonder. Yeah, we are getting close to the crisis.
Always tends to become a
We are getting close to the crisis. Constitution plus 25% food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. We can grab that. Yeah, we're also pretty much just saying yes to everything, by the way. Because there isn't a reason not to. Go for society. Winchester, we can go and grab a temple in you, so we can place a great work in there. No, eventually we can place a great work in there. Eventually. Yeah, just keep on putting down specialists everywhere. We will need to eventually work towards specializing in a few specific districts, of course, but that'll come with time. The Guild Hall. It would be best placed here, but that's our science district. Place it in the city center. That's the culture thing complete. We only need three more great works slotted. And there's no reason not to stop. There's no reason to stop because it just gets us more and more culture. Right? That we can eventually use to get more wildcard policies. Right? Yeah, I'm definitely just going to send you over here. Yeah, we're sending our missionaries far abroad now. It's great to see. Oh, wow, that was easy. Yeah, because they didn't have a previously established religion in these two cities. All right, that makes sense. Ooh. Yeah, that flows right here at our capital. Did we need to repair all? You know what? Yeah, let's just buy the kiln in this city. Where had I planned to build it? Nowhere. That could be because... yeah, that could just be because, there was no specifically good spot for it, for any cultural building there. That's probably why I didn't plan it. We were not able to build the Pahitisawar temple. That's no issue. That's completely fine by me. Let's get the guild hall, the kiln going, our cultural buildings going. And then the inn, yeah, the inn can go up here. Pompeii, you cannot purchase the temple because we don't have enough money.
Oh, for a muse of fire.
Okay, so let's go ahead and change policies. Oh, +1 to specialist limit, plus the universities. Renaissance is going to get us so much more than, like, this. Alright, go around and put in the universities in our cities. Or queue them up. I might need to save up by it in Rowan because I think it's better for Rowan to build me or produce me the army commanders. I think it's just better for to specify them in doing that. Let's get education 2. And then Raga, you do need to get your university down. Pompeii. Get your temple. Yeah, we do need to go around now and just check which ones are the closest to 40 yields, and you are the closest. This does not matter. It does not matter. We're just getting so much more. We're just getting so much more slots than we have policies available. This is insane. And yeah, our cultural output and scientific output are well behind the AIs, so we do need to keep that in mind. It seems like they've been mostly investing into their specialists, but we haven't. Because I wanted to get a little bit more production in my cities through working the tiles around them. Bactria got hit pretty badly by the volcanic eruption. And then... which one was the good one? Divine Mercy, I think it was. Buildings, improvements, and districts and settlements that follow your religion are not damaged by minor outbreaks. So there it is. There's the incentive there to protect your cities from from other religions. There's the incentive. So since I've already got, I need to get one more there. Since I'm almost done.
The best investment for one
since I'm almost done with the cultural thing, I'm gonna put all of my missionaries into converting my cities. We have found Isabella of Spain. It looks like I think our map color mod changed Isabella's to white and purple, which is pretty neat. Get everything going with her. Guilds, yeah, get extra production. And then after that, we go straight for architecture. Come back here and start converting my own cities. Looks like Catholicism is 8% of the world. Highest is actually Shinto. Who founded Shinto? Harriet Tubman founded Shinto. I think a lot of that is in my own cities. Yeah, create a new army. Cool. Convert Karakorum. We do need to convert whatever this city is. Get the boost to culture.
The social pact ensures that men become equal.
All right. Yeah, there's so many. This is better than so many of what we have. The Bao Tapestry we can get rid of, get more happiness through this. And then Hequin we can get rid of and get patronage through that. We can get a relic here. That doesn't really matter though. Disable specialists in the target settlement. Sabotage specialist morale. I did not see that that was a thing. So I guess if you see that if you see someone running ahead in culture or science, then you can probably do damage to them. Is there a policy here that does? Yeah, let's get authority too. And then can I purchase a university here? Not yet. I do need to wait a couple more turns. I don't even know what city we're... Bach, okay. Convert that, and that should be... Oh, I don't have any of the new ones on display yet. Right. Bale. Get me a temple, please. Okay, there's the golden cultural golden age secured. Yeah, now I'm going to want to get the scientific golden age secure so I can get it keeps a lot of the science I gain in this age in the modern age. Yeah. Even though it's not much,
I have collected all
it'll
the
be
writings
something.
and burnt those which were of no use.
Wait, what? Creating cav units current. Well, we are not making cav units, so I don't think that would really work out the way I'm thinking it would. But let's go ahead and grab levies, replace maritime law because we're not building anything, and get levies so we can get a little more money out of what we have. We can also grab theology, why not? And yeah, start converting our own cities.
The master and apprentice love the master.
+1 gold and +1 production. On certain things, go for architecture. Ostia is now our religion. What's it looking like here? 9%, 10%? Okay. Yeah, and just support more of these things, really. We probably ran out of... Yeah. Actually, no, we're still chilling in the department for we're still chilling in the department for favors or endeavors, right? Our endeavors have not run out yet.
By knowing things in their true
Okay,
nature,
additional religious belief.
one knows
We do gain
the
a relic.
divine.
Yeah, let's get things towards next. Actually, I should have probably done science. But oh well. Newly founded towns in distant lands, I don't care. +2 movement for missionaries when embarked, I don't care. I don't care about these two. +2 missionaries when you build a wonder. Church. None of these are helpful. I guess Zeal. That's probably the best one of the two of them. Convert the target settlement to your founded religion. I did not know you could do that in with the diplomacy points. All right, let's go for social class. Alright, after this, yeah, get me a ton of missionaries. But yeah, so like if we go to Xerxes, there's a lot of stuff we could have done. All of this at once, using up our accumulated influence. So that's just kind of like wild to think that there's so much that I could have done that I just didn't because I don't pay that close attention to the diplomacy game. But it is, there's no reason not to do it, right? Well, I mean, other than, to like Xerxes, who doesn't like me, but it doesn't hurt me in any way. It's interesting to think about all that. Yeah, you're gonna definitely be a production city. Oh boy. Another. Let's just gain the boost towards culture. Another freaking celebration. We're going through so many. Get evangelism. Also, how did I manage to do this? I have 2 units on the same tile. That's quite insane. Consume all of them, put you on the front line, and give you the promotion. One of our cities is... okay, Milan is currently not doing well. Can we purchase the university? We can purchase the university. Excellent. Yeah, we need to get the extra boost to science. That would be really nice. We already have like insane happiness, so that's good. Although like Frederick has,
The purpose of construction
Frederick has
is
so much science himself. Might as well grab architecture too to get a little bit of extra culture. Looks like I lost a trader out with Harriet Tubman. That's fine by me. Crisis policy card. Gain 100 culture when the physicians treat the sick. Sure. I don't care about either. Really don't care about either one.
when monks are righteous, Rajas are righteous. When
Can I grab enlightenment? As I'm. Yeah, stuff like this isn't going to help me for what I'm doing, so switch them out. Okay, this can get us the milestone to the science. This has already gotten us one. All right, we start investing in this tile. Social class 2 gets us culture and gold in cities in my homelands, which is every single one, and that's cities, not towns, by the way. Oh shit! That just killed my commander unit. Shoot. Can I purchase a physician? I can purchase a physician. That does suck. That really does suck. We have Mets. Pachacuti of the Ming. Interesting. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Let's go and grab everything with him. Why not? We've got the diplomatic favor, and there's no reason not to.
The purpose of construction is to make things hold together.
Culture on culture buildings. Let's get that to get a little bit more food. Feudalism 2. Yeah, we should probably pop back to get that. Go ahead and repair all. Milan, go ahead and repair that mine. And get that temple. And Milan is just now a suburb of Raga. Excellent. You're definitely going to be a mining town. But yeah, again, it means I can place down more great works.
When monks are righteous, Raj.
The bourgeoisie. Get rid of auxilia and get the bourgeoisie. Is there anything else I can benefit from? No. $600 gold would be more useful. And again, I'm looking for policies that I don't know if I like the fact I have to press K to look here, or if I dislike. I don't know. Either way, we'll get a little bit more out of colonialism. Okay, looks like we were just late with that physician shoot. You buy temple. You're definitely a fishing town. And then we can slot another couple of our stuff here in our archive, or from our archive. Keep on slotting specialists until we get our unique thing. Civilian units, why not? Pick up the bow tapestry again. And like I said, we now have incentive to confer our own lands, so that we don't get so messed up when a plague comes by.
The king established all his none.
Boom. 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 Alright, go at least all the way down to metal casting. You're definitely a mining town. I am definitely gonna get the likes in you, the buildings in you. Oh my god, we just have so many cav units. It is insane. I want to see the overview.
Plenty of money maketh generally things dear.
Yeah, you were damaged by the storm. Oh, well. Yeah, you're Catholic majority. Go here. So we can start converting the other side of the empire. Wow, Bactria is being hit back-to-back, storm and volcano. I would not like to live in Bactria. I really would not. That is insane. Alright, that's partially converted. That's Roma fully converted. And I'm just kind of like generally seeing if we can get the largest religion, which we do actually have the largest religion by 1%. It does help that we have converted quite a bit of of Harriet Tubman, and quite a bit of Xerxes, and actually also of I can't remember names. Why can I not remember names? That's just Simon Bolivar. Why the fuck was that an issue for me? Why?
The city is like a great house.
Specialist
And the
limit in
house
all cities plus
Is
1.
like a small city.
I like to see it. And honestly, yeah, you're going to continue building me missionaries. Thank you, Mortal IRL, for following. Yeah, you're going to just continue building me missionaries. And yeah, in no time we'll be able to convert our entire civ. Let me check something. Okay. Chill there. Chill there. Shit, I could have actually gotten to one of these 2 tiles in 1 turn, but I misclicked. Whoops. Ten turns left. That looks like
Colonialism is not
because...
satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip.
1 second. One second. Harriet Tubman completed treasure fleet. Okay. That'll do it. Let's just go straight to Future Civic. There's no point in messing around. Buildings, improvements, and districts and settlements with a stationed commander are not damaged. Sure. Yeah, next turn we can convert Raga. Yeah, and just generally send it to everywhere. Actually, Bayo and Raga are our only cities that are not converted yet. How exciting. Well, yeah, now Ruin is converted to Catholicism. So technically speaking, we don't even need this physician anymore. Yeah, no, that's actually great. And we do have the largest religion by far with 19%. Confucianism, which was started by Tecumseh, is the next largest. The smallest seems to be Shinto, yes. Shinto and Islam. Himiko founded that one. I can probably kick... Yeah, I can definitely kick Confucianism out of Harriet Tubman's lands. And probably can just... actually, no, we've got 7 turns. You are 32. Are we going to be able to get the science one in time? I don't think we will be able to get science in time. Huh. That's rather interesting. Also, we probably could have settled a city up here. We still can. Hold on. We can still quickly establish a city up there.
From the new land.
Production military buildings. Let's switch to that real quickly. Because that one I can get and see if that helps me with anything. I wonder if we can get up here in time. 5 turns. We'll probably be able to keep him. We'll be a regular settler in the next age, and we can settle up here in the next age anyway. So that's no issue. You are stuck there.
Every empire tells itself that its mission is not
Terrace.
to plunder and
Trading
control,
company -3 happiness
but
in
to educate and
cities.
liberate.
Indenture +1 food in food buildings. Let's see what this gets me. Get the boost to culture from here on out. Do colonial surplus, why not? It's gonna get me literally 1 production. There we go. We can get out of there now. That's a odd Xerxes city. That's like a treaty port almost. 4 turns until this age ends. It doesn't really matter. No, it does not really matter. where something goes at this point. Because it's not going to be finished by the end of the age. And oh my god, the amount of cav I have. I don't have to do shit. We have a Harriet Tubman missionary trying to convert Milan for whatever reason.
From the new land of gold, a son of gold.
Trying to think how we can achieve the science thing in 3 turns. I don't think we can. I really don't think we can. Wait, how do we unlock these? I wonder. I really do wonder. Pop in there. Yeah, we're 20% of the world's religion. That is insane. Fifteen, 7, 49, 4, 13, 23. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Our commander is returned. That's good to see. Get you over here. Oh, you did arrive there in time. Feliz. Alright, cool. Very neat. 21% of the world's religion. It looks like we do have the most amount of cities. Actually, yeah, we do. Actually, Harriet Tubman does, but that's fine. We will carry on our legacy. That might actually be the first time or the last time I'll hit that button. Actually, no, it won't be. The major update's coming out in spring. So I'll be able to fit a couple more games in there. Yeah, it's unfortunate we weren't able to get the science. This actually was a very lackluster age for us. Mostly because I didn't do much thinking about it, but we did get the cultural thing. So I did get something that I did set out to do.
Filling their vaulted halls with jeweled reliquaries, the Normans made the treasures of others their own.
Amazing. Yeah, that was lackluster. A lackluster. What the fuck? That's personalization stuff. Interesting. Transition into the next age. Alright, first of all, we're going to be changing our mementos. Yeah, we don't get anything out of this. What was this thing we got? Plus 2 happiness for every calf unit? That is insane. Is there anything else that we can get that would help? Naval units don't help. Defending in friendly territory doesn't help. This may help. Ooh, that would have been great to get early on. an extra social policy slot. +1 population to your smallest settlement every time you start a celebration. Now, yeah, none of these are military stuff specifically, but they're helpful. Huh. Anyway, I'm thinking, so it recommends us either Prussia or the French. Now, Prussia, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. The French Empire, liberté, égalité, fraternité. You select the celebration effects of any standard governments in the modern age. +3 production towards constructing the Eiffel Tower. You also gain the ability to build the Grande Impériale, French Imperial unique unit, can make a ranged attack. +2 combat strength when adjacent to a friendly army commander. We also have the Jacobin, which is a great person, can only be trained in cities with an avenue, or unique quarter. And then our avenues created constructing the 2 buildings in the same district, +2 happiness on quarters in this city. Allows the training of the Jacobin. The Jardin et la François. That was so bad of a pronunciation for any French word. +9 culture, +1 happiness adjacency for cultural buildings and wonders. And then the Salon, +9 happiness and +1 cultural adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. Huh. As opposed to Prussia, combat strength for military units for every unfriendly or hostile relationship with another leader. +30% towards the Brandenburg Gate. Prussia is a choice for military. We also gain Hussar, which has +1 movement, and +1 combat strength for every movement it has remaining. Very powerful unit. And we also have the Stuka, +3 combat strength against the land units. And then we also have the Staatseisenbahn. Unique railroad, +2 golden protection on rule tiles with a Staatseisenbahn. So I'm thinking about Prussia just for the Hussar, and the first part for blood and iron. But the French Empire is really great for happiness to get more tanks. And we don't have to choose. We don't really have to go with fascism because, yeah, we don't have to really go with fascism because, like, we can choose any standard government. And if we have such a large military, then there's no need to go with, like, fascism. Right? Yeah, we go with the French, I think. Choose the French Empire. I've also haven't played as the French yet, so
the spark of revolution
let's go with it.
catches, and France is born. Standing in defiance of the right of kings, the French people choose a future governed by science and learning, provided that the old ways pass first through the guillotine.
How
Bring
did
the
she?
revolution's
How
promise
did
of a
Gwendolyn
more just
pronounce the
world,
guillotine?
or resurrect the
Guillotine?
specters of autocracy?
What? That's odd. That's funny. Yeah, this is what we come in with. So +1 population to the smallest settlement every time you start a celebration. I don't know why I have not noticed that. That's a very powerful one for Charlemagne. All right, looks like we're in here. Of course, Simcoe went with Japan, trying to trek Siam. Xerxes went with Qajar, which is actually a good sign because Qajar, I think, is kind of weak. Right? Yeah. Well, a weak compared to other civs. Mexico, Nepal, Isabel went Prussia. Interesting. All right, military Dark Age. +2 free levels on all commanders and new commanders. Start with 2 command levels, but all military units cost. Hold on. I don't think I plan to make military units. We'll go back to that. Retain interfaith dialogue. +4 science. Not really all that great. I'd rather go for deep roots. +2 culture per relic in the last age. So I would rather go for that. Science attribute point. Roma or Ravenna? We'll do Ravenna and have that as Paris. Oh, if we... Oh, it takes everything if we go for a Dark Age. Huh. Interesting. Let's go for it. We're going for a military victory anyway. So we go for militaristic Dark Age. Confirm. Alright, first of all, we're going to make Roma into a city. We're going to make Raga into a city. It's still expensive because it's not our original city. Social policies. Latinitas, go for that. Jur, go for that. Then Severitium Debitum. Those are the 3 best that we can get. Do some resource allocation as well. What is our happiness looking like? Right, cities are shown first. Rowan gets the happiness resources. Roma can get the cultural resources. Although they are worth more. They are worth more in the capital, so I'll put them there. And then tobacco can go really in the rest. Horses can go in the cities. The food can go in the towns. Actually, no. Because wine is food and production. So we'll put that there into Roma. And then start slotting everything else. There we go. Grand Imperial, or honestly, continue with the military commanders. We have way too many. But all of our military commanders are just so much better now. +3 combat strength from fortifications for land units within the combat radius. Yeah, we go for that. Go for this. +1 movement for lands in the command radius, or gain a second wind commander ability. Grants land units within the command radius 1 extra attack and movement points. Heroic Assault ability, deal direct damage to a unit in the command radius that is the same domain as the commander. Get Valor, I think. I don't know. I haven't really seen any noticeable differences between those. That's right. This guy's our oldest commander, so he automatically has Bulwark from the Roman. All the Roman stuff. I think we were going to give him Maneuver, though. That +1 movement is really nice. Land units within the command radius have +2 flanking when attacking, or opponents have -2 flanking. Yeah, we're going to be on the attack, so we're going to go for that. Land units within the command area suffer no combat abilities when attacking when embarked versus ignore terrain movement restrictions. You're gonna finish off assault. We're gonna grab order, and then we're gonna grab the first two things in maneuver. And yeah, we're going to just finish up assault. Infantry units within the infantry and cav units within the command radius have the first strike ability plus 5 combat strength and at full health. Get valor, then another plus 5 combat strength. And these guys are new, so they don't get much. Yeah, with the new guys, we're just going to continue on down the assault tree. Now, again, I always rush for academics because the Oxford University is just so good. I have two settlement limit to play with. What does the Eiffel Tower do again? +3 culture and happiness on quarters in this city. I see. And what were our other unique stuff again? Constructing a building grants culture equal to 25% of the cost. +2 culture and happiness buildings and wonders. Or no, that's not even a policy. That's just, you just get that. When you defeat a unit, gain culture. Ooh, that's not bad. But I'm going to go straight into getting a... what's it called? Ideology. Alright, go with the city park. I don't know why you got another ability point. Just get the maneuver. And yeah, I guess you can also go with the city park, why not? And it is now planning time, though I don't think it's going to be too terrible. I could put Oxford here, and I could put you here. The Eiffel Tower, that is. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too terribly different from what we previously had. Especially if I get, like, the Eiffel Tower here and Oxford here. Right. This is going to be +1 happiness adjacency for culture and wonder constructible. So you might not want to put the Eiffel Tower here. We might want to put our unique quarter here because our cultural constructibles are right there. Next to at least one wonder. So yeah, it would be best to put our unique quarter right there. And then, maybe, the Eiffel Tower right there. Or it could be better put somewhere else. And no need to change this. Yeah, no need to change it. Where did I have our previous... Yeah. I was about to say, where did I have our previous cultural buildings? Duh. Right there. Get this down, get this down. In fact... If I put this here and then put the Eiffel Tower here, that's going to give everything in this area additional adjacency. Yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. Doesn't like... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any additional stuff to go... for here, so we're going to do stuff like this. Ooh, 15 right there, nice. Then, yeah, we got to get the trains down. It's going to be all 18. Where is the trains that we can get down over here? Is it all going to be 18? It looks like it. Mm-hmm. That down there. It looks like that doesn't matter. What about the factory? How's the 13 over here? Get a factory down there, I guess. And by the way, this is going to be the most boring part of the stream. It's just me planning all of my cities out before I just go move forward with the game. Happiness buildings can go here. Yeah, over here. Yeah, the science building, the science district is going to remain the same. Honestly, so will the cultural. I already have happiness being built there, or a happiness building being built there. And I mean, it does suck that the mountains are in the way here. Yeah, that's going to be the max amount of happiness if I put it in the city center, this building. It's all going to be 4. It looks like it will all be 4. What about the factory? And then the rail station? Fair enough. All right. Where was it? Ironworks, right there. And we would definitely benefit from getting an aerodrome somewhere around here, so we get the aerodrome right there. Yeah, I don't think there's really any way we can fit... Yeah, so this will be the best way to fit this in, is right there. And then the aerodrome can be placed... like right there. And then Raga. Yeah, I have a feeling everything's going to stay the same like everywhere else. Although that is a happiness constructible here. That is a good point. I can place these here, and then place our unique stuff here to maximize all of that. And then place all the happiness buildings right there. $13, yeah, it looks like it's all 13. I can place that there. Rail station, 1818. This is all going to be 18, I think. Yeah, it's a base yield of 18. Units in cities with a railroad. +1 production. When built upgrades any roads to settlements that also have a rail station into railroads. Railroads allow units to move from one settlement with a rail station to another, so it's just faster. And it occupies a full tile. So we kind of want to think strategically here where we want to put our rail station, so put it right there. Wow. What is this? Oh, we have to hit a separate button to grant second wind. Aha! Interesting. Was not thinking that we needed to do that. Alright, get people ready for war. Yeah, we did have these extra guns over here. But I honestly think we keep this guy this way. Because I can just... eventually... Army commanders are so damn expensive. That's just insane. Yeah, we're gonna go war against Xerxes. I'm going to ally you, get research collab, get military aid from you. And then after we get our ideology, we're gonna see who we declare war. Back here is going to be, like, complete total war, won't it? Yeah. Move down this way. You do have mortars, and I think it would be easier if you went for Parsa. It's insane. Just I just have such a large military. It's slightly smaller than Xerxes, but I think we are completely fine, honestly. Since we're taking cities, I don't really think we need field cannons. We just need mortars. So, in Paris, instead of getting a happiness building, we're going to work on a few mortars. Yeah, just only one track in mind. Authoritarianism? Yes. Protection towards military units for 10 turns, or +3 combat strength for all units. Scoop all of these guys up. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the field cannons because I don't think I'll be needing them. Happiness towards the next celebration. You love to see it. And again, like I said, we're going for a domination victory. So that's our entire that's what my entire plan has been revolved around. In the last stage, get as many celebrations as we can to get as many tanks as we can. That will go on to the next stage. Ah, yes, that's right. It doesn't matter if we've gone authoritarian because we could just do everything we want, anything we want. So we're gonna get the boost to science. We're gonna plus one production on districts with your capital. Actually, if we grab Auxilia. Why does he have to be 30? 30 fucking strength. That is just insane. Or not strength, production to build. Oh, wow. Simon Bolivar put his entire capital on my border. It's legit just chilling on my border. Wow. We're gonna go for like a huge front line at this point. Wow. Move you to here. Honestly, I think we can just go ahead and declare war. Now, what's the plan? Yeah, why don't you move you in that way? You're going to be attacked once. I think it should be fine. Pop you out here. Pop you in, pop you in. I don't know why we're taking movement penalties. Move you guys around. Yeah, I do want to get the mortars out. Boom. Shit, I didn't realize, I didn't tell you to go there. I didn't mean to tell you to go there. Huh. Weird. Very weird. Get everyone out. Pop everyone out. Might as well just work into every little crevice. And pop you out here. I can actually attack you and get that over with. That's quite interesting. That's actually really interesting. I can pop my unique unit out. There. There. Why can I take that? Wait, what? That makes no... Why can I take that? Huh? I am so confused. Well, that's no wonder why my mortars weren't doing anything. Yeah, that... What? Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else I need to do up here. Over here... This is going to be incredibly quick. I have a feeling it's because medieval walls. That'll do it. I think that's the reason why we're getting away with all of this shit. You're gonna die. That's my bad. That's on me. Do I pillage? Yeah, I pillage. Next turn. Let's see what he does. Looks like Ruin suffered a flood. Nothing got damaged. Or only a gristmill got damaged. Wow. Huh. Kirsir, I do value my horses more than I value any other unit. Yeah. Pop you out here. Move you in. That is a cliff. Okay, so there's only 2 tiles I can attack into here. This is a river. So I'm going to put a unit here. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the unit there to protect my commander. Build defensive parameters. You don't build it. You know, yeah, you can build it. Or maybe not, because... Yeah, because I'm not realizing that there's cliffs in certain places. I do need to pop you out here. No? There we go. You just don't have the range. Got it. Pop you back in. Honestly, I don't know where to put any of y'all. Yeah, no. I honestly think this will be a very quick war. What can we get out of these tiles? 40 science, yeah. We go for that. Easy. And culture as well. Xerxes is 400, 600, 462, 300, so anything we can do to get him down a few pegs will be amazing. I need to get you forward so you can get experience. I can honestly get rid of you now. You're going to only be taking up room. Sure, heal some HP. Why the hell not? You just stay there. You also just stay there. I think you chill over here in case we need to go to war against Simon Bolivar. Up here, attack, take. I want you to go over this way. Because I want to start attacking to give you experience. This will give one of you experience, unfortunately. You actually survived, which is quite insane. Harriet Tubman. That's Frederick. Can I get open borders? I cannot. I do not have... Oh, I already do. Okay, it's just that I can't get here because I don't have enough movement. Fair enough. Sure, we'll just pillage everywhere we can, honestly. It'll help us catch up to the AI. Someone's made a trader out with us. Right. Boom. You're gone. Move and take. That's just going to be gone. Oh, never mind. That's just... the district there is gone. We're one district away from taking Parsa, their first capital. And by the way, this feels good. This just freaking feels good, man. Because Xerxes was so annoying to fight. That's it. He was just so annoying to fight. So it just feels great. Can I can pillage that. Yeah, it's not the second wind guy. Shoot. I made a mistake there. Whoops. Yeah, this does suck because he's in a tile that can only attack twice in. You stay there. Pillage for the science. Actually, move you here. Do that. So I can get rid of the city district there. It'll give me a little bit of extra stuff. XP. That's the stuff I'm referring to. Wow. My mind is just a mess. Heal up. It's chill. Yeah, I think everyone just needs to chill. Move in so you can start getting more and more XP. Put you right there. Move. '80 science, I'm fine with that. Go and destroy that. He just decided to go right there. I do need to get you back a little bit so I can pop out a new unit. That's done for. Move you in so the commander doesn't get attacked. You need to heal. Sure. Pillage for 100 gold. Pillage for science. Pillage for culture. Yeah, just keep on pillaging. Why not? Why not? I guess we can sneak around behind as well. Might as well. We were attacked from multiple angles, but none of our units died. This is good news.
Now is the
All right,
time
that's
to
the schoolhouse. Roma, do not focus on that. I want you to focus on Oxford University. That's going to take you an age and a half to build. Let's hope you can do it. I haven't lost the ability to build the Oxford University yet. Let's go for combustion. That's a must-have. Considering... That's a must-have considering our build. Kill that unit. And then pop another cursor out here. And go for the attack. Alright, can I play this a little bit more smartly? I think I can. I need to kill you. Wait, how the fuck are you supposed to take this district? Is that all? That's all a heightened area. That's basically a plateau. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Am I able to take Tehran? Because I don't know at this point. I really don't know at this point. That is weird. That is really weird. Heal up. Yeah, over here I do want to start weakening you. Alright, that's Parsa taken. It took me this fucking long to take Parsa. Yeah, that's just incredibly annoying that it took me this long. Switch you guys out. Why not? Keep settlement. And that's going to get me more silk, but I don't have the ability to place it. And yeah, we start building fortifications. That unit might be dead, honestly. And look, I think we're going to be able to take this city. There we go. We did take this city, which was originally a Harriet Tubman city, but now it's ours. Yeah, we're taking the cities with little effort because they haven't been able to upgrade their defenses. So that is in a huge advantage of declaring so early in the modern age because the defenses just don't matter. That unit's so dead. Oh, that is my own territory. Interesting. Yeah, that Cuirassier is our first casualty. That is fine. Yeah, start switching you guys around. Pop you this way. Over here, over here. Can't quite move you in the right position. Actually, I can attack this unit. Interesting. Very interesting. Pop you back, move you forward, attack there. Yeah, and right now we're just moving units into a good position to defend Parsa. Move you over here. This is going to be where more action is going to be at, so you can get more XP. We are losing 2 war support, so we're going to support ourselves. Make that only -1. Can we grab Sparta? We can grab Sparta. Excellent. We will be over our, or we currently are over our settlement limit. Which means I might want to go for urbanization. Yeah, combustion. Combustion 2, actually, I think is a better idea. And actually, this is proving not to be as useful as I thought it would be. So I don't think we're going to bother with mortars, except for the ones that we already have. Pop you back so I can heal you faster in friendly territory. Gain the gold. Yeah, start building the fortifications. By the way, this is just city districts right here. We got rid of the city districts, but there is a unit in Tehran proper. So we won't be able to take it immediately. We still have to fight for it. We're going to pop you out there. You're a more healthy unit. You're healing. You're healing. You still need to heal, but you just popped back. Okay, I think that's fine right here. Build fortifications. Yeah, they're gonna still try to take the city back with their navy, but there's nothing they can do about it.
In the Enlightenment, what does not add up in numbers becomes illusion.
1430. Honestly, I don't think we need Auxilia. Go for living standards. Or 4130. Yeah. That's just so much better. Pillage the farm to get health. You pillage the farm to get health. Y'all need a heal. Y'all need to heal. Who? Oh, Harriet Tubman's sending a military over. Right, because we are allied. Yeah, and I would like to get you over here so you can get more experience. I guess you can heal up. Tehran's gonna be... Tehran is so annoying to try to get. Very bad idea to try land there. That being said, though, I need to move you in this way so you don't get killed. Yeah, you need to heal. Actually, pop you in here so you can heal faster. Because units, again, they heal faster when they're in friendly territory. He is attacking my cities, but nothing is happening because I've got them well defended now. Mountains are just so good to work. Man, like, what the fuck? Yeah, switch you two out so you can heal and you can defend. I forgot you had a ranged attack that you could do. Huh. Rather interesting. I need to pop you in. So the golem, what can the golem do? +5 combat strength and 10 healing when the commander or radius of a Sardar. And there's a Sardar right here. But I don't think that's what's doing it for him. District captured. You need a heal. You also desperately need a heal, but I'm going to pop you into friendly territory to do that. You told me you were going to kill that unit, but I guess it doesn't matter right now. It's extra combat unit, combat strength for cav units. Okay, this is going to either kill you or you have you capture the district. You're probably going to die, though. That's the issue. That is certainly the issue. So, yeah, that... Yeah, guys, just keep on chilling. Keep on chilling. I think, though, you need to get back into the commander. Yeah. Which unit died? Not the unit I was expecting. Huh. Oh, fucking hell, that flood came through and killed my units. That is insane. Oh, that unit died. Oh, yeah, from the concentrated fire. Okay. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that. I'm gonna have to retreat you guys up. Pillage for science. I need to get you into a general. Get you right here. Or no, I can do this. Boom. 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 So there's a healthy unit right there. Right, yeah. I think this is good. Treat you back one so I can get reinforcements in. You desperately need to heal with everyone inside. I can get rid of this ship. That's big. Pop this guy in. Pop this guy back out. He can attack. Perfect, yeah. Can't believe we're doing quite well in this. Those are the famous last words. Now that I realize it, we're going to die. Gruesome death because I said that. That being said, though, this river also affected his Xerxes' units. So, I guess there's two ways about it. I'm actually going to reject that alliance offer. I'm going to grab that +3 combat strength for all units. And I'm going to get the bow tapestry for the culture, because that's only going to improve. You, on the other hand, you need to get yourself a fishing key. You need to get yourself a harbor. I do need to invest into my empire. Yeah. Damn it, Harriet Tubman. Damn it. She moved her unit right here, and that's incredibly annoying. Because, like, I can't put my units there to do maximum amount of damage. That's incredibly annoying. And yeah, of course he's going to be defending this tile fiercely because Southern Tehran relies on it. Can I move you? No. Of course not. Pillage to gain science. And didn't one of you guys get a promotion over here? I think that was you. What about you? Yeah, you also got a promotion. Who chose what? Pachacuti chose communism. Fair enough. Yeah, you can't go around there. I don't know how long you're gonna last right there. Especially with Xerxes' supreme units. That's also plus 3 to Xerxes. That's annoying. Ooh. Yeah, we lost a cuirassier. Isabel declared war. Now that's really interesting. Why was she deck? Maybe she's just salty that I said no to her alliance. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's just that. Yeah, this is tough. No, I did not. I thought I clicked on this unit. Yeah, these mountains are really having a drag on our ability to effectively fight. That upgraded this commander. Excellent. I'm gonna get a little bit of defense on my units there. I'm gonna pull you back so you don't die, but you still get the experience from the defense of Tehran proper. Oh, he did go into celebration, so we got even more cav units. That is nice. Pop you back over this way. So it's just a matter for those it's just a matter of time for those reinforcements to get over here. And yeah, his navy here is just going to be annoying. Simon Bolivar joined fascism. That's something we need to keep an eye on. I figured you would die. Parsa was attacked, and you were attacked, yeah. Oh yeah, and here we are again. It is times like these that, yeah, a Navy would, or an Air Force would just be so good. I forgot about you, apparently. Yeah, I can convert you to a city now. Final fucking way. Okay, schoolhouse going. And ironworks going. We'll talk later. Raga, you do need the production, so we're going to put you there. And then we'll put you there for the happiness. Pop you back, pop you forward so I can get this offensive. Or the range shots on these guys. This is a good war. I prefer this war over the war that we've had in the ancient era. Because, like, oh no, you say that because you're winning. Not exactly. Getting around these mountains for Tehran is proven tough, and he's actually doing a very good job at defending his territories. Oh no, my Grand Imperial died. That being said, we do need a target. Kind of do need to target that mortar. You can't really target anything. That will give you time to heal. Pop you back. Pop you this way, I guess. You might die because of that mortar. Give him something to distract, I guess. Pillage that for some science. Skip your turn. Oh, you brought up a mortar. So that's 2 units. Who died? Yeah, after this, I will need to grab more cuirassiers. Who died? You died, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you died. Well, I know he's not going to be able to take the city, so I'm going to pop my guys back. Yeah, as much as he wants, he's not going to be able to take the city because these 2 inland pieces right here. So long I kill the general. You would benefit from a fishing quay and a harbor. You would benefit from being a mining town. I need to pop you back so you can get health. Actually, no. Doing that, I assured that you die. That. Why did I do that? That was not a good idea. Now move you out of the way of the fast-paced front lines. I swear, if you don't die there. You didn't. He didn't target that unit specifically. Huh.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant. I died from the...
Yeah, no, I think we're fine there. I can pop you in. That's taken care of. I guess grab a farm there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and I do need that +3. I do need that +3 to my combat strength. I mean, doing this, or slowing down the front lines does allow me to effectively get more settlement limit through technologies and such. Maybe. I do need to retreat you back to this way. Forward, forward, forward. Yeah, I just definitely need all of these heals. And I guess I have more than enough army commanders here. I have better things to do with my production. Like getting all of this science and culture. Yeah, he captured that, but he's not going to be able to capture the city. At least she shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I don't think he should be able to take that city. That is completely fine. Repair the grist mill. You've grown. I guess we can work the mountains. That's more happiness. Yep. Yep. I knew all of that was already there. Or rather, all of it was already happening. Did we have any other units in these generals? Yes, we did. I guess take a shot at them. That's not much, but it... Why not? Pop you in, pop you over this way. As to constantly keep fresh units. on the front lines. Yeah, we need to get defensive fortifications down here. And yeah, it is the Navy that's really killing us here. Just because we don't have a Navy of our own to help. But I think we should still be fine. Once we get an Air Force, we really should be taking off here. Every pun intended. Oh, mortar died. Our mortar died. Huh. That's annoying. Do you have all the stuff you need? Yes, you do. Cool. Boom, boom. This should really help. This should really help with... defending. Defending what? Defending, the main part of Tehran. I need to get you back, heal up, and kill that unit. I also don't know how they were able to put 2 units in one tile. I've been able to put 2 units in one tile. So, like, I have no idea what's going on there. Start building fortifications. Heal. Chill. Try to destroy. Oh yeah, sorry, we have another mortar out here. Cool. Yeah, next turn. No, yeah, no unit was lost there. That's good to see. That's really good to see. Yeah, I need to get you out so I can destroy this unit. Oh, you're dead. Yeah. Oh my god, Tehran is just a smoldering mess. Both in the game and in real life. Sorry, that was such a bad joke. Oh no. Do I have any other healthy unit in here? I do, so we're going to pop this guy into the commander, pop this guy. I said pop this guy out so he can chill. Yeah, pop you guys back in so we can get good heals in, better heals without interruption. Nah, no, I don't think it'd be a great... actually, do it. Yeah, looks like he only killed his units in that turn. That's good to see.
Confuse your enemy. Keep him
Military
in the dark
science.
about your intentions.
There's military academy. Unfortunately, we do not have combustion. It is real unfortunate. There's that. We move in. No point in not doing that. Pop you out and get the Grand Imperial out. We do need to start getting rid of these insanely good units because they're giving him they're giving these golems bonuses that we don't want him to have. That's right, you can't get the fish. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom. More and more. Oh yeah, we can, right. We can use the second wind here. Move you this way. And use the second wind ability. Perfect. I forget that we can do that. Pop you into this guy. Pop this guy back. Start healing. I think that's it. You need to be a mining town. Heal up. Heal up. Definitely heal up. I think we might need reinforcements this way, so I'm going to send the better general back that way. Because we don't necessarily... Oh, you took the worst possible way. AI, I swear. Yeah, so we need the reinforcements here. I'm going to send the best general this way. We probably needed the reinforcements like yesterday. But whatever. Alright, that commander's gone. This guy doesn't have a commander area. However, the issue is... We do need to repair all here. I need to stop doing that. I really need to stop doing that. However, the issue is... all of my units are very low health. Very low health. I can probably purchase... No, I cannot purchase a mortar here. And yeah, he is outproducing me. Figured that unit would die. Unfortunate. Because I haven't been producing any units, so he's just, yeah, been outdoing me. Unit did die. A couple units did die. The Navy, honestly, it is the Navy that's killing me here. If I didn't have that Navy to worry about, then I'd be completely fine. I think you should be a mining town. That unit died. I expected one of those units to die. Unfortunately, the mortar was destroyed. It is completely unfortunate. Because it is my only defense against the Navy, and he's been really building that Navy up. Why is there a hurricane in the middle of my freaking continent? Why? Alright, can I get mortars coming out here? No, actually. Can I get ironclads coming out here? I can only do that action every 3 turns. Oh, that's really interesting. Move out this way. We got into another celebration, so we have more reinforcements. That's great to see. And honestly, I might just pack up in Parsa, because once again, he can't take... This is an issue. But once again, he cannot take Parsa with just the Navy alone. I forgot about that mortar. Whoops. A random ass sandstorm wipes out my army here. That's lovely. That being said, this guy's a danger because he can take the city back.
The memory of having sat at someone's feet.
Because he can take the city back if I let him. Yeah, grab humanism and social science. Desperately need that. Yeah, before we do anything, I want to see if we can upgrade you to something. Sure. We finally captured Tehran. That is amazing. We view this way. Keep settlement. That is amazing. I need to move you back though. I do need to take a little bit of a rest. We did lose quite a few units. So we do need to take a little bit of a rest on our expansion. We also are two settlements above our settlement limit. I could get rid of this unit, but it's not. No, it's not worth. Get you healed up. We have a migrant here, somehow. Somehow. Okay, cool. That's great. That sandstorm killed that unit off. Can I purchase? I can purchase an ironclad. I need to pop you in so you can survive and move you out this way. Yeah. Switch you guys out. Build fortifications. And I need to get these healed units to the front line. You have a couple of healthy units. Go this way. We might get more like trying to take Spawn, Spahan, and then come up to Karakorum through there. Yeah, Parsa and Tehran is just... They're just such smoldering messes. Yeah, he was able to land here. But we do have Harriet Tubman coming in to shore up the defenses. Reject. We have done a very good job at defending, despite everything. Though he does now have the advantage because he's fighting in our land. Yeah, he's just fighting in our land, which sucks. Go ahead and destroy that unit. And pop this cursor out. Settle down in this city. Raga. Skip turn. We are pushing forward despite the setback at Parsa. And also defending here, we get XP anyway, so it's like that's lovely. Although I have no idea what Harriet Tubman's doing. And we actually got Oxford University. That's excellent. And this will actually buff up our unique district here. So that's great. Oh, that's beautiful. Ah, pretty. Anyway. I don't know why I said it
Soon
like that.
shall thy arm
So we got
unconquered
+1
steam
production on
afar
camps.
drag. The beauty of
And then we
electricity
got
is not that the power
electricity.
is mysterious, but that it is under law.
So we do have the access to the laboratories, which is fine, I guess. And this is a wild card. Gain +2 healing. Get this, because we desperately need to get our science buildings going. Actually, no, ironworks, because we need to get your production up, and that is somehow cheaper than this schoolhouse. Move back, and heal. You can... No, you can't do anything. Pop you back, pop you forward. And get this ability so we can kill this unit. And I'm going to end that there. That'll be it for today's stream. If you've liked this, please follow. If you haven't, head over to the second channel to catch up on anything you've missed, and head over to the main channel to catch any edited content. With that, goodbye.